These are very nice. Get these elbows nice and high. Pretty good job keeping the bar close. That's good. Now we just got to see that when we do the snatch for real. It's funny how we do the drill. It's perfect. You know, that's pretty good. It's like this little bit here where it comes away from you. So it's like the bar path right now. This is better than it was. Now what we want to happen is for it to like trace right up your body and then come down behind you, right? But instead, and before, what it would do is go like, and then it would be forward here, and then you'd lean forward and like dive your chest underneath it. And now what's happening is it comes away, and then you keep your elbows. Then your turnover is a bit better. Like you get your elbows up and then bring it back. But on that first little bit, you see how this pink line goes away from you? Yeah? It's just on that first little bit where you're not squeezing it back into your hip. It sort of comes away from you a little bit, and then you put it back after. You see the bar follow that pink line? Yeah? So it needs to be more like the blue line, where like it comes off your hip. And instead of going out this way, it would just follow that blue line and go straight back up. Yeah? But it's a lot better than it was, because before it would just stay out in front of you the whole time. Like we've gone from the yellow line to the pink line, which is a lot better. Now we need to get the blue line. So yeah, definitely some improvement. You're doing the hip muscle snatch very well. Now what I would say is, to be fair to you, obviously like at some point you're going to get scared about hitting your bump, in which case, but like I said before, like as soon as you feel like it's actually changing the path of the bar, then we need to like change the exercises. These are better actually, like that's much tighter too. Oh, that's way better. And you can see it's more balanced in the recovery. Just watch out for this. You see like, really nice upright back angle here. And then you go, and now let's look at the new back angle. Yeah? So you want, what you should do instead is when you like go from here to here to here as you stand up. So your back angle stays the same until you like stand up right at the top. But instead, you can see that big change in back angle. So that's not an issue with the snatch. Like you did the snatch right. That's just about how you do the recovery. So it's just about being disciplined with the easy part and forcing yourself to stay upright. That was much more balanced. The first rep, you can see like the knee really far forward. You want to think about throwing the foot out, but not chasing it with your torso, right? You're trying to get the foot as far away from your shoulders as possible, right? Because we want the bar to end up in the middle of the base support along with your balance, rather than like chasing the front foot forward and having like the foot move out, but then the weight still be all on the front foot. This back foot, we do want to have that heel up the whole time, and we do want to have it turned in. So right now, it looks like it's pointed out slightly, and we actually want to have it pointed slightly in. So a couple of points on that exercise. Tool jerks. That's pretty good. Like the bar should be like pretty much touching your forehead there, so that little gap between the bar in your face is like, yeah, you just need to eliminate that a little bit. And you are holding the bar a little high as well, so I'm going to hold it like pretty much right on that forehead, and it kind of simulates like a really heavy jerk where you haven't got quite so much height on it. Obviously, we'd always like on the jerk to get as much height as possible, but it's not always possible. Okay, so you push yourself a bit more on the push press power jerk complex. Looks pretty good. By the way, let me know what week you're on. I think I may have only given you 3 weeks just to give me a bit more flexibility. So if you do need a new program come next week, then please let me know. Kind of the same thing on that complex, where it's like on the jerk. Let's have a look at. The footwork's pretty good. There's slightly more weight again on that front foot, but then you can see that there's a slight forward angle in the dip. So you straighten out that dip, then you end up with the bar slightly further back, and then you have less weight on this front foot. Does look a little short. No, it's alright. That's alright. Hip muscle clean. Oh, you did this very well on the snatch, so I've got high hopes for the clean version, and yeah, that's really good. Nice. It's good. Just try and push out that bit of slack in your elbows so you're starting with straight arms. But yeah, that's very nicely done. My hands are not wanting to keep hold of the bar today. Interesting. There's that same issue you had in the snatch where you lean forward in the recovery even though you're balanced when you receive the bar. Oh, that's right. These are nice. Like you need to get out of the habit of pausing there. Like try and catch that bounce. Not enjoying the power snatches. That was a pretty solid rep there. No issues with that. You look a little bit awkward and unstable in the receiving position, but from a technical perspective, it was nice. Okay, so what we want to happen, we're aiming for that sort of foot length and a half of movement of that front foot. So if this is 1 foot length, I'm sure we've talked about this before, we've got a foot length and then half a foot length, and then your foot in the new split position should be right here. So you can see that this one just a little short. So you get the full foot length, but we need it to be like just that little bit further forward. And then if you did that, then we would get this foot directly under the knee, and that would fix the shin not being vertical, as you've mentioned there. Presume this is a better one since there's no comment on this one. Much. Well done. Good improvement. All right. Good training. Glad it's still going. Let me know if you need a program. Let me know if you have any questions. Good work, Nicole.